5 reasons why it will never work with a narcissist. Number 1. Nothing about the golden period is real. The golden period is the period of seduction, when we first draw you in, when we first ensnare you. No matter what position you hold within our fuel matrix, everybody will have a golden period, but it is most notable with those who we engage with romantically, whether that is somebody who is our girlfriend, our wife, partner, friend with benefits, booty call, the mistress, or etc. This golden period is regarded as a wonderful time, a period of intoxicating, mesmerizing, and scintillating seduction. It feels like every day is summer, doesn't it? Warm and wonderful. No round clouds anywhere, just a cornflower blue sky. Not a cloud to be had. Everything is fantastic. We do everything together. We match on every conceivable level. I like what you like. We laugh at the same things. We enjoy the same books and films. I even know what you're about to say. We like to cook together, try new wines, and explore interesting places. Whether it is forest or foam, city or village, we both enjoy going to these places and do so together. We are soulmates. I do not want anyone but you. You have finally met the person that you have wanted all of your life. You still cannot believe how lucky you are to have found someone like me, someone who cares for you, holds you, loves you, and showers you with attention, praise, and affection. What would you do without me? You struggle to even remember what life was like before I appeared, shiny and exciting. You never want it to end, and you allow this golden effect to permeate deep inside you, touching every part of you. Every fibre of your being is coated with my golden touch. None of it is real. You have spent all your time looking at a mirror whilst wrapped in an illusion. I was never any of those things. I just wanted you to see what you wanted to see. I said what you wanted to hear, and I did what you wanted to experience. The narcissist is a con man, a charlatan and a fraudster who trades in fake love and steals your true love as our fuel. The narcissist is not what you think we are, never was, and never will be. Number 2, nothing is ever good enough. How soon the golden and glistening empire rots and rusts, those gleaming towers of glass and chrome shatter and crumble. What once seemed like it would stand for 1,000 millennia has come crashing down. You scurry left and right, attending and caring, working yourself into a frenzied confusion as you try to hold it together. You cannot accept that this is happening, and you try your utmost to stop the cascading stone and the splintering timber, but it is an impossible task. You can no more prevent this edifice from tumbling to the ground than you can hold back the tide. The manifestation of this crumbling empire, and your frantic efforts to rebuild it, comes in how you try and try and try to please our kind. You give more of yourself each day in your desire to salvage what you understand, wrongly, to be the person that you love. You steadily erode your integrity in a bid to please us, make us happy, and do whatever it takes to make things good once again. Each time you think you have got there, the bar is raised higher, and then higher still. You keep giving, and we keep taking. What worked last week is now scorned. What made me tell you that I loved you a month ago now annoys me instead. I no longer want to be with you or be touched by you. No matter how hard you work, cook, clean, tidy, or care, no matter how much effort you put into maintaining your figure, dressing attractively, and taking an interest in my day, you are only ever met with scowls, scorn, and abuse. You do not give up, not yet, but you fail to realize nothing is ever going to be good enough. This is a hole which can never be filled. Number 3. Nothing stops the games being played. The tears in your eyes will not abate the cruelty. The soft, glistening tears which roll down your cheeks only appear as blood to the cruising shark. A green light to continue with the denigration and vicious nastiness in order to provoke more emotion from you. Today, it happens to be a day of silence. The shoulder is cold and brutal as you try to fathom out what is wrong and what it is that you are supposed to have done. Tomorrow, it will be all smiles again, although you are none the wiser as to what has happened to change that. But by sundown, you find yourself traipsing to a cold and empty bed, as I vanish once again. I sit in my chair, seemingly staring into nothingness, but I am mentally flicking through my devil's toolkit as I reflect upon my next move. We arrange the pieces, you, our friends, our family, your friends, the neighbours, and the man in the sandwich shop. All of you are pawns on our giant chessboards as we decide where you should go. You try to learn the rules to stay on side and avoid transgression. But these games are played with one rule and one rule only. There are no rules. We revel in gamemanship, as each day we deploy a new machination against you. Yes, most of it is done instinctively by the narcissist, and the revelling is the consequence that arises from the fuel that we garner from this. The greater of our kind, of course, it is calculated. It is assessed. It is evaluated. These games, whether instinctive or calculated, will not stop being played, and you can never hope to win at them. 4. Nothing surpasses fuel. Everything revolves around obtaining fuel, from you, from him, and from her. It is a ceaseless quest for our lifeblood, which ensures that I, and him, and her, narcissists all, are always on the hunt. Restless, until we find sufficient fuel, and then the next move, the need coming above all else. Events are disrupted, dates are delayed, birthdays are ruined, and anniversaries forgotten, all in order to acquire fuel. Your needs are placed way below ours, for fuel is everything. We have no obligation save the acquisition of fuel, so children, jobs, money, health, and harmony are all left at the wayside, neglected and abandoned to enable us to pursue the only thing that matters to us. We will do anything, say anything, and most of all, be anything, to obtain this fuel. Fuel makes us hurt you. Fuel makes us seduce your best friend. Fuel makes me fire the nice guy in the office. Fuel makes me take centre stages at get-togethers. Fuel makes me cause you to laugh, to cry, to want me, to love me. Fuel is all. 5. Nothing will ever change. There are those of my kind who know not what they are, and any such attempts to pin them with the blame of awareness will be resisted with the speed and instinct of pulling your hand away from a flame. They do not know what they are, but they know that you are the enemy, seeking to foist change when it is not needed, not wanted, a part of your attempt to control them and punish them when, in their minds, and from their perspective, they have done nothing wrong. Change is not needed, and will never happen with them. Those of us who know what we do see no reason to change. We are conquerors, pioneers, leaders, and Übermensch. We are supreme beings, and we are always right. We have to have this perspective in order to survive. You make the changes to yourself and fit in with our new world order. We demand it. We have to be mightier than you. This all works for us, so why change? We are not those that require to change. Why should we bend to the will of another? We have to be the deciders. We are not the ones who are decided upon. We must rule. We cannot be ruled. This is how it is, because of the narcissistic perspective. You will not like it, but you must understand it, because it will always be the case. You must deal with this, for we will not change. Nothing will change.